Piano, we're not using it for you know you're going to be moving it onto a stage for when that Broadway show thing is. She asked me, I said it can be moved, you just have to be careful. Carefully lift it.
It's okay? All right? My sisters.
How was that wedding?
There they are.
Oh, those are your sisters? Oh. Are they young? They're obviously.
Hillary's 3.5 years younger. Paul was 10 months younger than Hillary.
Really?
Irish twins. They were born the same year. Hillary in February, Paul in December.
Your parents were happy.
They thought they couldn't get pregnant. So.
Oh my God. That's so great.
Oh yeah.
6 o'clock.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Hello. Can you hear me? If everyone would please stand for a moment. Those who can. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So now we've said it to each other, so while the cantor is leading us in a melody, a nigun, if you would look around, see someone you don't know, go over to them, say good Shabbat Shalom.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la la
for you to join with the cantor and sing another melody and nigun, no words, just open your mouths and your hearts and just sing.
A lot of I-dee-dies. I-dee-dee-die-die-die-die-die. I-die-die-die-die-die-die. I-dee-dee-die-die-die-die-die. I-die-die-die-die. Once more. I-dee-dee-die-die-die-die-die. I-die-die-die-die-die-die. I-dee-dee-die-die-die-die-die. I-die-die-die-die-die. Oh, oh, oh. I-dee-dee-die-die-die. Oh.
Privilege that I don't share very often to have my sisters here, my brother-in-law, along with Joni, so I'm going to invite my family up to help light the Shabbat candles, and if we turn to page 2 for the lighting of the candles, we'll begin the Shabbat service.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Now we turn to page 4. If you would hold that. Vayera vayhi boker yom hashishi, vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzva'am, vayachal Elohim hayom hashvi'i mikol malachto asher asa, vayishbot vayom hashvi'i mikol malachto asher asa, vayevarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i, vayekadesh oto, hivo shabbat mikol malachto, asher bara Elohim la'aso. Page 5, we join together in the Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzanu v'shabbat kodshu v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila Shabbat kodeshecha be'ava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
We continue now with the Kabbalat Shabbat service. What page are we going to do, Cam?
We are on page 16, Zamru Ladonai. Zamru Ladonai, Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Lai, 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 Zamru Ladonai Bechinor, Bechinor v'kol zimra, b'chatzotzrot v'kol shofar, hariu livnei hamelech Adonai, olayla.
We turn to pages 20 and 21 for Lecha Dodi as we sing verses 1, 2, and then 5. And when we come to verse 9, we as a community will, those who can, rise and will face back to the entrance and visualize the Shabbat coming in as a bride, all in white, ready to help us to elevate our souls for Shabbat. Lecha Dodi.
Yalla la la lecha dodi, yalla la la likrat kala, yalla la la penei Shabbat, penei Shabbat nekabe, yalla la la lecha dodi, yalla la la Yalla la 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 penei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor v'diborecha Hishmianu לשם ותפארת ולתהילה. יא לה 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 לך דודי, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 פני שבת, פני שבת לקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. יא לה 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 לך דודי, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי בעורך קומי אורי, אורי אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, נא בשמחה ובסולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, יא לה לה, יא לה 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 לך דודי, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. יא לה 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 לך דודי, יא לה 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 לקראת כלה, יא לה 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 פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה.
Remain standing, turn to page 29.
There is one, there is one, there is one, there is one.
There is one who sings the song of his own life, finding everything within himself.
There is one, there is one, there is one, there is one.
There is one who leaves the circle of herself and sings the song of her people.
There is one, there is one, there is one, there is one.
There is one whose voice rings with the song of humanity, hoping for the highest perfection.
There is one, there is one, there is one, there is one.
There is one who rises even higher, uniting with all creatures, with all worlds, filling the universe with song. Nivarech, let us bless.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la. for creation. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim v'chokhma poteach she'arim. God of creation, God of creation, who makes the evening fall from light into darkness with the setting of the sun. You unfold the heavens with brilliant moon and stars and wrap our souls with peace. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim v'chokhma poteach she'arim. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'ma'ariv aravim.
Remain standing and turn to pages 34 and 35 as we affirm the unity that unites everything through what we call God, that force that makes us all united and equal. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated as we continue with the V'ahavta.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha beveitecha uvelechtecha v'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha ukeshartam leot aliyadecha v'hayu letotafot beineinecha Uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvish'arecha leman tiskeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem emet.
Page 41. Let's read together. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect. The song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai.
continue on page 42 with the Hashkivenu prayer, praying that we should have a shelter of peace spread over us like a sukkah.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chayim.
Page 44. Those who keep Shabbat by calling it a delight will rejoice in your realm. The people that hallow Shabbat will delight in your goodness. For being pleased with the seventh day, you hallowed it as the most precious of days, drawing our attention to the work of creation. Yismachu.
I die 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 die. I die 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 I die 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 die. I die 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 die. I die 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 die. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg. V'kadosh shevi Shabbat Kulam yismu v'yitu mituvecha Shabbat Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg V'hashvi Ratzita bo v'kidashto Shabbat Chemdat yamim oto korat Shabbat Yismechu v'male, we can clap in synagogue V'korei oneg Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Bereshit Shabbat Zecher Lemase Bereshit Shabbat Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg.
Wow. Shabbat. Page 46, in preparation for Hatfilah, the central part of our prayer service. We're going to begin on 46 and continue on the even number pages. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
Adonai sifatai tivta ufi yagi tehilatecha Adonai la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Go Melech Hasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi geula livnei v'neihem lema'an shemo be'ahava melech hozer u'moshia u'magen Baruch atah Adonai magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah Ata gibor leolam Adonai, Michayeh hakol atarav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, Michalkel chayim bechesed, Michayeh hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim verofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, umekayeh mehemunato, lishenei ahafar, michamocha baal gevurot, umidol melach, melech memid, umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'nemanat halachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh b'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Please be seated. Continue praying for peace with Shalom Rav. It's found on page 60, and then we'll take a few quiet moments of silent meditation and reflection, and then you'll find inside of the Shabbat Vayinafash, you'll find the words to the song On Wings of Eagles.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Anacha Tasim Le'olam Shalom Rav Yisrael Anacha Tasim Le'olam Ki Atahu Melech Adon L'chol HaShalom Ki Atahu Melech Adon L'chol HaShalom Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam V'tov be'einecha levarech et amecha Yisrael b'chol et u'b'chol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom, shalom Rav le'olam. Shalom Rav le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim le'olam. Tasim le'olam. Tasim let us sing Le'olam. This week's Parshat Yitro is especially known for the Aseret Dibrot, the 10 Commandments. Yet there is another significant moment that takes place shortly before they are recited. As they are encamped in the wilderness at the foot of Sinai, God calls to Moses and tells him to say to the Israelites, "You have seen what I did to the Egyptians, how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to me." This Shabbat weekend, we celebrate Rabbi and Joni, whose vision has made Temple Beth Shalom soar to great heights on wings of eagles. May it be God's will that we continue on that steady path, soaring upward. Ken Yehi Ratzon. I invite you to look in your program and sing with me in honor of Rabbi and Joni, On Wings of Eagles. With every sword and every spear, we'll work the soil to plant seeds of peace. Nations will not fight again, nor shall they learn of war. We will sit beneath our vine and fig tree till the end of days, and none of us will ever be afraid. With every word and every deed, our tears will turn to laughter and song. Doves delivering olive branches, helping us along. We will sit beneath our vine and fig tree till the end of days, and none of us will ever be afraid. The work is great, the time is now. We know that we don't have to stand alone. The promises for peace we make together will be the seeds for peace as time goes on. Then hand in hand, we'll work the soil, we'll reap the dreams, we'll stand as one, and we will soar on wings of eagles. Our strength will be renewed as we go on. With every sword and every spear, we'll work the soil to plant seeds of peace. Nations will not fight again, nor shall they learn of war. We will sit beneath our vine and fig tree till the end of days, and none of us will ever be afraid.
Take a few moments now to pray a Misha Barak, a prayer of healing for friends and family, for those who might be at home or in the hospital recovering from surgery or illness, or those who are just in need of renewal of spirit, just perhaps a broken heart that needs to be lifted. So if you have the name of someone you'd like added to our prayers, I'll ask you to please rise if you're able to and mention those names out loud so that everyone in the congregation can pray on behalf of the people for whom you're praying. We've been asked to mention these names as well. Gail Ossip, George Lublin, Donald Krasner, Jason Albert, Lenny Hecht, Robert Glazier, Morty Walsh, Bill Meadow, Betty Baranek, Marty Baranek, Hannah Fuchs, Shifra Fega Bat Rachel, David Siegel, Yocheved Basha Bat Chaya, Alisa Benray, Narissa Balland, Jacqueline Wolk, Muriel Dubrow, Shirley Caves, Stephen Backenheimer, Chavalea Bat Hadassah, Bracha Bat Michael Basara, Marta Leva, Esther Bat Schendel, Helen Wagner, Sylvia Cohen, Danny Jonas, Fred Siegel, Linda Searles, Eileen Udy, Mort Singerman, Helen Merwitzer, Joanna Stowe, Katina Balland, Elaine Kurlander, Steve Ehrenberg, Tal Yehuda Yutkovic, Albert Ma, Marilyn Sheffman, Bernard Finn, Jennifer Finn, Dwayne Searles, Rose Ortiz, Bonnie Bahala, Barry Harris, Raymond Taveras, Grace Kohlroff, Susan Baum, Randy Aronson, Shirley Aronson, Natalie Davis, Barbara Pecor, Lauren Gavaret, Adi Efek, Louis Levitsky, Sylvia Levitsky, Norman Litz, Donnie Kaufman, Stephen Pardo, Bertha Wadnicki, Eva Rudner, Alex Farber, Harry Smith. And we continue to pray on behalf of the American and Israeli soldiers who are missing in action, being held captive, or in need of physical and spiritual healing. We pray for Refuah Shlema, complete, speedy recovery, with words of Misha Barak found in the prayer book, page 253.
Misha Barak Avotenu Vekor HaBracha the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu v'kor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
And now, in preparation for the Aleinu, first I want to call up Vanessa Menkes Orlovsky and her family. It's Vanessa's birthday, and so we want to invite you up here to open the ark. I want to invite up the Glicksteins and all of the Glickstein out-of-town family and friends that have come from out of town. Come on up here as well. If you've come from Los Angeles or Japan or Massachusetts, Hialeah. Come on up. And I'm going to ask everyone to rise. We're going to welcome any children on up here, and let's sing a little Havenu Shalom
Havenu
Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom Aleichem. Havenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem.
Aleinu, page 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, la'tet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kigoyeh ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gahor aleinu kechol ha'amonam. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. We take a moment now to remember all those who came before us, those who may have died in years past at this season, those who may have died in recent days. As a congregation, we remember the more than 6 million men, women, and children who were murdered in the Shoah and the Holocaust. Remember those who died in the struggle to reestablish the modern state of Israel and have died since that time, making sure our homeland exists for us and for Jews everywhere. Remember all those who perished in the name of liberty, freedom, justice, and righteousness. And we remember all the innocent victims of hatred, terrorism, ignorance, and natural disasters. As a congregation, we remember friends and family whose yortzites are being observed and whose names have lovingly been inscribed on plaques which are in our alcove of remembrance. We remember on this Shabbat Gerald Albert, Morris Berman, Mo Blaustein, Clara Bloom, Mark Cannon, Albert Chisling, Estelle Cohen, Anna Dreyer, Leon L., Hyman Feld, George Feingold, Ben Frackman, Ethel Frieden, Samuel Friedberg, Lynn Friesner, Abraham Goldman, May Golem, Leon Groper, Francis Hoffman, Norman Jaffe, Benny Kleinfeld, Stephen Kogan, Max Kraus, Raymond Kuttner, David Lair, Edward Leitner, Benjamin Leipschutz, Tessie Litt, Howard Lundy, Louis Merwitzer, Anna Miller, Sarah Minsky, Eric Osborne, Julia Press, Bill Radin, Benjamin Reimer, Lester Russin, Mo Silvers, Milton Smith, Helen Snyder, Sylvia Sonnenreich, Edward Stamler, Manya Suskin, Mortimer Weiner, Manny Winger, Minnie Winkleman, Esther Wolfson, Agnes Zalka, Harold Zinn. And we remember as well friends and families whose yortzites are being observed at this time. We remember Betty Adler, Julian Alexander, Marcos Basuk, Harry Berman, Martha Bernstein, Alan Bildner, Fanny Brothman, Wolf Chaplin, Harry Cody, Louis Cohen, Sidney Cohen, Leatrice Dreiling, Nat Eichel, Marilyn Fearberg, Charles Flitman, Barry Friedman, Dorothy Gann, Priva Goldman, Richard Green, Maurice Grossman, Moises Yuskevich, Celia Candell, Eula Lassinger, Charlotte Lewis, Abraham Leiter, Ray Lifland, Samuel Litz, Ari Luginer, Maya Luchovsky, Julius Makransky, Morris Martyr, Helen McElfrish, Sylvia Myers, Leah Miner, Dorothy Moss, Shepard Nelson, Edward Nosen, Sonia Nullman, Lee Pathman, Ann Peterson, Della Provis, Faye Rittberg, Sidney Rosen, Rose Soren, Maurice Sussman, Jaime Tenenbaum, Susan Vamos, Arlene Vanier, Gerald Wynn, Evelyn Zarin, Esther Zedek. And we remember as well friends and family who've died in recent days, and their families remain in the shloshim of mourning in the 30-day period of mourning. Remember Zachary Eric Kalish, Robert Magoon, Terry Bass, Larry Barr, Daphne Selig, Stanford Kane, Adam Goldstein, Arnold Shevlin, Judith Hirsch, Harold Rosen, Ellie Siegel, Shirley Morris, Stephen Charnas, Marlene Goodman, Gertrude Bial. Zecher Tzaddik Livracha, may the memory of all these righteous be a blessing to us. And if there's a name that I haven't mentioned or I failed to mention, and you're saying Kaddish, you're in a period of mourning, I ask you to please rise and mention those names out loud. And please remain standing as we're going to join for Kaddish in a moment. Let's join together for Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shmei rabbah, v'yalma divrach rutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei b'chol beit Yisrael, b'gala v'yizman karid v'yimeru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shmei d'kudishah b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Da'amiran v'yama v'yimeru. Yehei shlam araba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. V'yimeru. Amen. Osei shalom b'mramav. Hu ya'asei shalom. Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. Yimeru, amen. May the source of peace grant peace to all of you more and comfort all who are bereaved and send healing to all who are saddened, as together we say, amen. Please be seated. Invite up a member of our board, Myra Spindell, to share greetings on behalf of the congregation.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to all the Glicksteins who came from near and far, it sounds like. We have so many things happening in Temple Beth Shalom that I wouldn't know where to start, except I do know where to start, because we want to definitely make sure to mention all the wonderful Shalom Rav events that are coming up to celebrate Rabbi Glickstein and Jody Glickstein's 33 years with Temple Beth Shalom, starting tomorrow night with our Shalom Rav dinner, and I hope that I will see all of you at that celebration. And then next month, a Broadway-type show, because Rabbi Glickstein loves Broadway and singing and performing, and that will be next month. Then in April, we are going to have a luncheon honoring Joni. And all of these celebrations are going to be filled with love and joy, and I hope you can all be there. Then another thing important to mention coming up is next weekend is our Mitzvah Day weekend. And we're going to kick it off Friday night by having a really special speaker come. His name is Desmond Meade, and his story is amazing. He is a former felon who, once released from prison, put himself through college and then law school, and has now been spearheading the movement in Florida to have voting rights restored to former felons. So he's going to come Friday night and tell us his story and talk to us about that. And then that's followed by a potluck dinner. And then Sunday is Mitzvah Day, and there are still a lot of projects open. If you haven't signed up yet, please go online, look at what's open, fill the holes, sign in for a project. It's going to be a beautiful day. And then in the afternoon, we're going to have our Rise Up for Soup event, where congregants make soups, and we get to vote on them, and we have some specialty judges. And all the money raised from the soup contest is going to go to a nonprofit called Rise Up Ventures, which works with incarcerated youth, teaching them entrepreneurial skills so that they have some skills when they get out of prison. And lastly, I want to mention that our scholar in residence, Edgar Carrot, will be here on February 23rd weekend, 23rd to the 25th. I don't know what that is. And it's underwritten by the Blaustein Family Fund. And I hope you all come to that too. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Myra. A while ago, this year, many of you know, I've been doing a lot of reminiscing and thinking about totality of my life and career. And so I told a story a while ago about this little girl. It was during a bat mitzvah, but it struck me that it was something that kind of applied really to me, so I wanted to share it tonight with you. I have a special opportunity to speak in front of members of my family that I don't usually have in services. So this little girl was getting a bedtime story from her grandfather, and she looked up, wondering, and he asked her what she was wondering, and she said, "Grandpa, did God make you?" And he said, "Yes, darling, of course, God made me." And then he went on reading the story, and she said, "Well, Grandpa, I have another question. Did God make me?" And he said, "Yes, darling, God made me a long time ago, and God made you more recently." And then she looked up at her grandfather and said, "God's doing better work these days, isn't he?" And I was thinking about it for a number of reasons, but one was I had the second mani-pedi of my life this past weekend. And I actually, but there's a point to it, I actually was looking at my hands. There's a lot of wrinkles, that weren't there many years ago. I don't always look that carefully at my face, but when my hands were being done, I was watching that. And I was thinking about those lines and about that issue of the work, of the way we look as we age. And it struck me as well that something had happened at the Grammys that was so unusual. Leonard Cohen, one of the great poet-songwriters of all time, I would say, Leonard Cohen actually never won an individual Grammy in his lifetime. But in his last album that he published 19 days before he died, the rock performance of his piece won the Grammy this year. So posthumously, he won his first solo Grammy. It was also fascinating because on that performance was his cantor and the choir of his synagogue. Interesting how he came full circle toward the end of his life, back toward his Jewish roots where he began. He had moved into Buddhist roots for a while and done a number of things, but certainly came back. And I thought of that in his life. Here was this great life, and he ends in the song that ends this way. It's probably one of his most Jewish songs. He starts with the word Hineni, here I am. Hineni, Hineni, I'm ready, my Lord, magnified and sanctified, words from the Kaddish. Be the holy name, feel the fire crucified in the human frame, a million candles burning for the love that never came. You want it darker? We killed the flame. If you were the dealer, let me out of the game. If you're the healer, I'm broken and lame. If thine is the glory, mine must be the shame. You want it darker? Hineni, Hineni, here I am, Lord, I'm ready. Hineni. It's fascinating, this notion of the end of his life, and he says, no matter what the pain is, I'm ready. I'm still ready to face it. And I was thinking about that in the aging process because the lines of my aging definitely tell a story that is the story of my life. And that can't be told without those lines. There is no me without those wrinkles and lines that define who I am now. I was watching a TV program earlier this year and I learned two terms from the art world but I hadn't known before. One was pentimento, and the other was kintsugi. So pentimento, the way it was explained, was a technique that the artist Matisse used, where he would actually draw lines and then paint over them, but only paint over enough to still allow you to see the mistakes. You saw the lines that he had, in effect, erased, but not fully. So the mistakes show through, and that's part of the beauty of the art. And kintsugi is a Japanese concept that's similar. When a pot cracks or has a break in it, they fill it with gold. And the gold now shows you where all the cracks were, but actually becomes the more beautiful part in many cases of the pot itself. So there was a line as well from Leonard Cohen: the cracks are where the light gets in, right? How do we become who we are? We become who we are through these cracks. And who helps us fill in those cracks? So I was thinking of it because the Torah portion is called Jethro, and Yitro is his name. Jethro was Moses' father-in-law. He was Zipporah's father. He was the grandfather of Gershom and Eleazar. And what does he do? What does he do? He comes to his son-in-law, and he says to his son-in-law, what you're doing is exhausting you, and it's exhausting your people. I have a better idea. Why don't you assign people to the thousands and hundreds and tens and let them adjudicate in the cases, and you only take a few cases. And that way they won't be worn out from you, and they will have some shared responsibility in it. So what is Jethro? Jethro adds to Moses' life. But why did the Torah keep the story in? Why did they keep Jethro's story? What do we need to know that Moses made a mistake and was leading them the wrong way? Why do we need to know that? And I would argue it's that same concept. That's what enriches the story. That's what enriches Moses' life. That's the line that Matisse left. That's the gold that fills in the cracks. That really tells us what the story was all about. So I just wanted to say this evening, because there are some people here that aren't usually here, a few things about my Jethros in my life, who added those moments in my life and left the lines and the cracks and helped make me who I am, wrinkles and all. Some of you, it's people who are regular synagogue goers who are here week in and week out. Some of you are here, who come every week, not when there's an occasion. They come to Shabbos, and they share Shabbos with us. And it is a small group, but it's a group that helps me understand the essence of what I do. There are people here in this room and beyond who do mitzvot that are incredible and who never show up to services. Never. In fact, we have some members who purposefully tell me they will never show up to services. But they're members, and they're doing mitzvot. And that also gives me a perspective of how to understand who I am and what I do and what we do together. There are people who serve this congregation for hour after hour and week after week and month after month with, not only do they not get paid for it, they pay for the pleasure. They actually give us donations, and yet they pour their souls into this congregation, and it amazes me, and it also helps me grow. And this congregation itself, I have to say, helped me elevate myself in my own eyes when I first came here. I felt better about who I was as a rabbi because of the way I was honored and respected in this congregation. And then our staff, many of whom aren't here today, some of whom retired a long time ago, some of whom have died, people who taught me and who helped me grow. But I want to focus a little on those who are here. Albert Einstein said, 100 times each day I remind myself that my inner and outer life is based on the labors of others. Right? Everybody is contributing to who we are. We don't always remember it. But I want to remember these people today. There are those that aren't here, my grandparents and my parents and Joni's parents, those who really made an important imprint on my life and filled in a lot of those cracks. and left a lot of lines that still show through on errors I had. But I also want to recognize my sisters, Hillary and Paula. I was a terrible brother to you early. I was a terrible big brother, and teased them, and I wasn't really very good. I'm sorry. But I think you've helped me over the years to become a better brother, as you've become better sisters to each other. And that's been a wonderful thing for me to see, and for all of us in the family to see, and I thank you for that. Michael found me as a raw, semi-literate rabbinical student who was not yet steeped in our tradition, and helped guide me ever since rabbinical school. And we've been, we call ourselves brothers from another mother, but we are like that. My friend Bruce, who I've known since Hebrew school, and who we went through, Joni and I went through junior high and high school together, and have known each other. And he knew me when I was what we could call a bandit. And I got him in trouble. He was the good guy that I schlepped along on my escapades. And he worried every step of the way. And I said, don't worry, police won't catch us. He's still worried. He still thinks he'll catch up with us someday. And Joni I'll get to talk a little about tomorrow night, but she married me knowing who I was, which was really the greatest affirmation of my being, because I wasn't who I am now. I may have had potential that she saw, but she saw it, and she loved me and has loved me ever since, and I've loved her. These are my Jethros, and everybody in this room has Jethros. Everybody has these people that help make us who we are, and when we look at the lines, those lines are there to show us all those mistakes we made and all those people who helped us become who we are. Those are the gold fillings, not in our teeth, but actually in our souls, You know, in Frozen, it has a little bit of a fixer-upper. We're all a little bit of a fixer-upper, and I continue to be fixed up here and there, and I continue to learn, and then I've learned an enormous amount from our children, who taught me humility. Jesse's here, and Avi and Sarah are together at her home. They'll be here tomorrow night. Humility as a parent, how to deal with anger and frustration. Children frustrate you. Did you notice that? But to learn how to deal with that in life. But they also taught me the limits of my life as a parent, and they taught me surprising blessings and moments that I never anticipated. And of course, they've all given us grandchildren, which is the ultimate blessing, to be able to share that. But our grandchildren now are teaching us by reminding us of the mistakes that we keep making, because they can't believe we do what we do, and so they call us on that. So I guess what I wanted to say is, this is a time to appreciate those Jethros in our life, and when I look at my grandchildren's precious faces that aren't yet wrinkled, I know they will be someday. And I thank God for those wrinkles they're going to get, because they're going to get them the same way I got them, and the same way you got them. By life, by learning, by growing, by becoming the people they will become. And so I remember them, and may we all find our Jethros to help shape and mold our lives as we continue to become who we will become. Ken Yeh Ratzon. May it be so. Cantor, that's something to sing?
I was going through my Jethro repertoire, but I couldn't find it.
So we're going to sing "Oh Say Shalom." Why don't we all stand?
Jethro Tull. This one too, not working. Okay, this is not working. Okay. A prayer from Israel, prayer for wholeness and peace. Oh say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yoshvei Tevel Vehimru. Amen. Once more. Ose. Ose Shalom Imroma. Huyase Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel Vehimru. Amen. Yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la. Oh, say shalom Roma, huya say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel, vehimru.